I've put something up here for you to look at. And this is something that I always ask them to go back to, particularly when we got down to circles 6 and 7, when they're really rehearsing and practicing. They thought they had their presentation, and it was this. They could not lose themselves. They must always be authentic and true to their personality in their presentation. It's very easy to be very stiff and be very serious, but maybe that's not the way you are. You saw Miguel, he was really gesturing. What is your personality? And so to you, the audience, I would say, maybe one of the first steps you could do in this process is write down the statement. I am a blank, blank, and blank presenter. And so as you build your next presentation and you're getting ready to deliver it, look back at your list. Then look back at your presentation and ask yourself, am I there? Does the audience see me? We also have a few takeaways. To the point that Steve was asking, we do have a 2-page resource. Those of you that are in the room, you will find it in your folders. It's a takeaway. It's our final takeaway. And if you are listening to us virtually, we will be sending out this attachment. And also along with that attachment, and to all of you here in this room, we'd like you to do one final thing for us, and that's a survey. This is being electronically sent to you. It can be done on any mobile device. Don't let this weekend get away without you completing the survey. 6, 7 quick questions. You should be done in 5 minutes. So if you would do that for us, we'd really appreciate it. That will tell us also what you thought about this, what more you'd like, and where we, as the PIC, can do more with the community. And so now it seems very fitting to me that this has been a day of story, that we close with story. And like most stories, this one begins. Once upon a time, long, long ago, in an ancient land, there was a wise man. This wise man was thought very well by the people of this land, and he would come and gather with the people every day and give them advice and answer their questions. But also in this land, there was a nobleman, the prince. And he did not like the wise man because he believed the wise man was taking the love of his people and they were following the wise man and not him. And so the prince said to his followers, I know what I'm going to do. Tomorrow, I'm going to dress like a peasant. And I'm going to go down to the marketplace. And when the crowd gathers, I'm going to make my way up to the front and I'm going to say, wise men, I have a simple question for you. This dove that I hold in my hand, is it alive or is it dead? And if the wise man says, oh, it's dead, I will open my hand and let that dove fly away. And if the wise man says, oh, it's alive, I will crush it in my hand and I will throw it down, it's dead. And to the people, the wise man will be discredited. They will look at him as a fool and no longer follow him, but follow me. So true to his word, the next morning, the prince, dressed up as a peasant, went down to the center of town and he waited. And slowly, the crowd grew. More and more people, and soon the wise man arrived. The peasant made his way to the front of the crowd, and he waved his hand. He said, wise men, I have a simple question for you. Yes, asked the wise man. And he said, wise men, this bird, this dove that I hold in my hand, is it alive or is it dead? There was silence across the crowd. And very slowly, the wise man looked among the crowd and came back to the prince. And he said to him, that which you hold in your hand is what you make of it. Whether it's alive or dead, depends on you. So I would say to all of us here, today, we've heard about the power of story. We now hold in our hand that dove. What are we going to do with it? Are you going to let your story, your narrative out? Or are you going to hold it tight, crushing it, and letting it drop dead to the ground? It's up to you. It's up to us. Thank you for today.